Hello YouTube, Strayguard the 5th here. Now, last episode, we came all the way out south. We dived down that great big hole up there. We're now in this cave. And it's filled with zombies, skeletons, and useful metals. Now, we're going to be exploring this cave more thoroughly. We got our forward operating base all set up, as unappealing as with a grey box though it is. And that right there was a creeper. Thank you for the rails. I'll be taking those. I did not see him sneak up on me. But now, let's head off. I think a good place to start might be that extension of the mine shaft that we saw through the wall over here. Poke my head around. I'm also on the lookout for cobwebs as well. That'll let us build a bed in our FOB. Oh dear. That's a baby zombie. Every bit as punchy as a regular zombie, but harder to hit and faster. I think the rails might be stopping it, thankfully, so let's just wail on him. Whew, those rails weren't there. That could have ended poorly. Okay. Zombie over there. I think these rails are stopping them from moving so much. Makes our job easier. Some lapis lazuli here. To actually just chop out this support. Always a bad idea to chop out supports in mine shafts in real life. It's the only thing keeping the cave ceiling up, but thankfully in Minecraft, gravity is subjective. Gravity is merely a suggestion. Oh, that's close. You can sometimes find places where gravel's just hanging mid-air, and unlike just about every other block, gravity affects gravel. So yeah, if you're not careful you could end up with cave-ins. Loads of junctions to this mine shaft. Won't be surprised if we get a little bit turned around. See what I mean? Oh! There we go. Some copper here. Very easy to get lost in these things. Ah, come back out here. Oh, there's a creeper. Not really the best place for fighting a creeper. Terrain's a little bit tricky. Don't have much space to back up. There we go, we killed the creeper. And did he drop any gunpowder? I don't think he did. If he did, it's down there now. I'm not really heading down there yet. There's the forward operating base right there. Basically just gone in a very big, very convoluted circle. So it's back into the mine. Might as well, I'm walking past all this copper, might as well just mine some of it. There we go. It's a dead end. I'll pick up some of these rails as well. They might come in handy. Break through this wall. There's iron up here. Now, while we're here, I do want to grab some redstone. So I want to do some stuff with redstone circuitry at some point. I'm not an expert at redstone, but I like to think I know. I like to think that I'm at least, you know, moderately competent with it. It's unlikely that we'll find diamonds digging at this altitude. But if we find some, that would be very nice. I think it's 9, 8, 9, 10. We've almost got enough string to make a bed. Now we definitely have enough string to make a bed. Right. Now if I go down this way, is the FOB. I've got the string, I've got the planks. We've got ourselves a bed. Although, there is something I can do with this bed that I didn't do with the previous one. I could just dye it. Yeah, I'll dye it. I can craft 1 lapis lazuli to 1 blue dye. Gonna dye the wool blue. And just like that, we have a blue bed for our forward operating base. Set our respawn point. Right, okay. Let's see. Got more rails. I'll keep the gravel. You might need a gravity effective block at some point in the near future. And actually, I've got flint. I've got a feather. I have sticks. So, I'm actually going to use these to craft a few more arrows. Not many arrows. I should really avoid using my arrows when I can, simply because I don't have that many of them. But I'm slowly getting more arrows. Let's see. And actually gonna smelt. Should I smelt the copper? No, I shouldn't. Let's smelt the iron instead. Just let that cook while we venture back out. Maybe not out that way per se. Let's see. Let's try exploring down this way. Let's give the abandoned mine shaft a break for the time being. I hear a zombie, but I don't see a zombie. The most dangerous kind of monster is the monster that you can't see. Case in point, that creeper from earlier. Loads more coal here. Swimming in fuel now. Well, not swimming per se, but we got more than we had before. There's that zombie. I'll kill him. And he's dead. Ride the waterfall down, and there's the forward operating base up there. Some glowing sacks here. Won't have much use for them just yet. Let's pick up a bit more gravel. It's bat flying around. Let's take a quick peek down here. This looks interesting. Let's go down this way. Oh, hello. There's Tough here. And Tough only generates like this in one very particular kind of place. If I'm right, and I'm not always right, and I might not be right in this scenario, and I don't think I am right. I thought it was an amethyst geode. Oh well. If it was an amethyst geode, I would have bumped right into the amethyst by that point. Oh well. Moving on. Wasn't right that time. No. Some redstone here. Let's grab that. Okay. It's gold up there, there's redstone there. The cave continues around this way. That's what I was tunneling into. It's literally just a great big blob of Tough. without a speck of amethyst to be seen. Right. Before I head back down that way, I want to quickly pop back to that previous junction that we were at. Over this way. Well, not the previous junction, but the previous junction. So I want to go grab that redstone. And, well, gold's not particularly useful, but it does look nice. Still, oh, I walked right past this and didn't even notice it. Wait, hang on. If I mine that out. There we go. Now let's continue down. This way. I don't know where we're going, but as long as we keep going down, that's where we get closer to the really rare stuff. Is that the abandoned mine shaft that we explored earlier? Yeah, that's the abandoned mine shaft we explored earlier, or that torch just generated naturally. Speaking of torches, I have none. I am torchless. Oh, we found some. Now, this is easily one of the rarest ores in the game right here. It's not the rarest, there is one that is a lot more rare. But this is the stuff that you want to always be looking out for. Diamond. Got a nice 4 diamonds out of all of that. Oh, there's some more. Right here in the cave. Now, surprisingly, diamond actually... I'm pretty sure diamond used to be more rare before ore generation was tweaked. Back in 1.17 and 1.18. Before, finding even a single diamond was an achievement. And you know, finding diamonds is still an achievement, but it's less so finding a diamond, or diamonds in general, and rather finding your first diamonds of the entire playthrough. Let's see. Still doing alright for food. But what we... how are we doing for supplies actually? Doing well for tools, doing well for food. Inventory space is about starting to dwindle. but it shouldn't be a problem. And this is an entirely new part of the cave that we haven't even explored yet, and I just found by accident. We went down that way. Oh! Isn't that where we encountered the... Yeah. This is where that part of the mine shaft started. This is where we found the diamonds. Okay. Know where we are. There isn't an obvious way to go any further down. There is this path here. And it goes to the mine shaft. Other than that, it just starts winding back up. Let's see if we can grab some more iron while we're down here. The good thing I wasn't standing on that now, wasn't it? Very important thing to remember when playing this game. Never dig straight down. It's a very, very dangerous thing to do. Because if you're digging straight down, you could dig yourself into a hole. Quite literally. Could be a deep chasm. Or lava pit. I'm gonna have to jump down there, aren't I? Oh! And I'm just going to build it back up. Another thing to not do in Minecraft is to dig straight up either. Now, digging straight up is a lot safer than it used to be. Nowadays, if you have water or lava above the block above you, you'll see particles dripping right through the block to alert you as to what's actually up there. But back when I started playing, back in release version 1.2.5, around the mid 2010s I think it was, we didn't have that. If you dug straight up, there's no knowing what you're digging into. We just had to work with that. Still, not saying the changes that have been made are bad. On the contrary, I'm quite thankful for it. Because it means I can dig straight up with slightly less danger. Right. Now might be a good time, I think, to head back towards the forward operating base. Now, I did place more torches than I would have liked on the ground rather than over on the right on the wall, but I did place some on the right as I was coming down, so if I follow the torches, keep them on the left, should be able to find my way out. Or so, I think. Let's see. I think I came from this way. Yep, this is the way I came from. We should place a torch here. And one up here. Let's properly mark that exit. Ah, there he is. Where is he? Oh. Oh. He's... Oh, health's not looking very good. Might need to retreat a bit. Tactical withdrawal. Eat potato. Element of surprise. I've now got loads of arrows sticking out of me, but I'm alive. There's the torch. There's another one. Ah, yeah, I dropped down here, didn't I? I mined some iron. And that was me plugging up the hole that it was going to leave. So just build a staircase out. Diamonds again! Must have missed this one. Walk right, I keep walking right past diamonds, don't I? I just hope I don't make a habit of it. Torch is on the right over there, so that's not the way out. Torch is on the left over here. Ah, this is where we have that cave in. And there's the hole that we first jumped in. Climb out. And up the waterfall. And around that part of the cave. Just climb up here. Round the corner and there's the forward operating base. I'm actually going to patch up that hole there. So we don't have to keep jumping across. Loads of monsters here. There's an Enderman over there. Try not to make eye contact with him, because Endermen really don't like it when you make eye contact with them. They go nuts and start attacking you if you do. I can actually take out this door now since we've joined that together. Okay. Don't actually have a lot of fuel. Now, I thought, if I can craft these into blocks of raw iron. Originally, I thought I was going to have to just smelt them all first to carry them in a more compact form. I probably should have left these iron ingots alone rather than smelting them. But it's alright, I think. Is it alright? There is a lot of stuff in this chest. I can carry most of it back. I can ditch the oak fences and the leaf litter. I won't need those. Won't need these doors. Bring the coal. Everything else I can easily bring with me. I'll leave this crafting table here, just in case we ever return. Let's see, I put the torch on the side. I put the torch on the wall closest to the exit to the cave system. Now I just gotta climb out. Have wood. Could I just make ladders, perhaps? Oh yes, but I'm going to be chucking stuff all over the floor, and to do so 27 might not be enough. Let's see. What else could I drop in here? I'll leave this one solitary block of granite. Make as many ladders as I can. See if I can build a way out. A reusable way out, no less. Right, there's the Enderman, right there. Just don't make eye contact with him and he won't get angry at you. Also don't hit him either. Right. You need a nice flat wall for building this ladder on. There goes that iron pickaxe. Make a bit of space, make it a bit easier to get over here. Torch down, and now we can begin climbing. I'm holding the shift key to sneak on the ladder. It's keeping me from sliding down it. Just keep placing blocks, keep placing ladders. And breaking whatever blocks happen to be in my way. Where did I place that? That's where I placed it. Should be able to get out the cave. And then it's just a hop, skip and a jump, digging straight up, but at least there's no particles coming through. So it should be alright. It should be just a hop, skip and a jump away, back to the hidey hole. There we go. I made way more ladders than is necessary, but we have surfaced. Right. Let's get home. That's a job well done. And I've got some extra cobblestone, so I'll actually leave a little makeshift beacon on the hill in the vicinity of the cave. Just gotta climb out of this gorge first. There we go. Let's see. That's the northern direction. Okay, this beacon's going to look pretty ugly, really. I don't have enough blocks to make it all out of one material. I'm going to have to mix some gravel in my cobblestone. Right. Now, how do I get down? I could probably use that ladder trick from before. Gonna be a lot more risky this time. Here we go. Ah! Ah! It's working. Very slowly. Very dangerously. But it's working. That's close. Oof. I probably could have thought that plan through better, but it worked. And we've now got a rather ugly cobblestone and gravel beacon showing where the cave is located. Now I've got to climb out this. I think I've fallen down enough holes for one day. Now let's see. Using the F3 menu, we want to head north to get back to the hidey hole. There are other ways to tell which direction that you're going in Minecraft. The F3 menu is the easiest way. You can see it there under facing. But if you look at the sky, now you won't have this when you're underground. If you look at the oh! Ah! Whew! I should probably just talk about this more maybe later. I'm now going west, that's the wrong direction. This is really not a good time to start talking about navigation. Forests can be dangerous places to be in at night, as you've just seen. I've nearly run out of salmon. Some rose bushes here. There's a squid. Ah. Here's the hidey hole. Wonder if we can see the cave beacon from down this way. I would hope so, that's why I built the thing. And over the waterfall. Ow. Ow. And we're home. Let's rest up in bed while we've still got the chance. Before anything else happens. Here we are. Whew. Now. Time to start unloading our pockets. Found quite a lot of goodies down there. Just make this a bit more organised. There we go. Put my iron pickaxe in there. I don't need that right now. Rotten flesh in there. Chicken and the pork chops can stay in there as well. Can't actually eat eggs, so I'm not. Yeah, I'm not going to put them in the food barrel. I'm going to put them in the farm stuff barrel. Not farm stuff chest, actually. Alongside the feathers. Miscellaneous, flint and bones and string go in there. And glowing sacks too. Sticks. Let's grab the rest of my arrows. I've now got 14 of those. Andesite, rails, tough, diorite, cobbled, deep slate. And granite go in there. Deep slate, just like stone, has a cobblestone variant. And you can smelt it back into regular deep slate, just like how you can smelt cobblestone back into stone. Oh yeah, also my ladders need to go in there. Gravel. Running low on dirt. It's strange, you wouldn't think you'd be running low, needing a lot of dirt, of all things. I mean, it's dirt. Grab the coal, grab the iron. I don't really have the fuel to smelt all that copper. But I do... Well, let's just smelt the iron. Let's just smelt the iron for now and see how that turns out. Into the blast furnace. There we go. I think I'm going to leave that there for now. So, we went out, went on an adventure, we went down this cave, found that there wasn't really much to explore down there, but then we went south, found an even bigger cave, and we got to all sorts of hijinks down there. We came back with loads and loads of goodies. So, I think next episode we'll start putting some of this stuff to good use. Got all these blocks to work with. I'm going to remove that question mark because that truly is the miscellaneous chest. And thank you for watching and see you next time.